Thank you for coming today here at Levittown Public Library Stretch Fusion class with Debbie. It is February 20th at 1:30 p.m. Go ahead, Debbie.
All right, thank you so much. Welcome, everybody. So good to see so many familiar faces. So as a reminder, not every stretch or movement is appropriate for every person. So listen to your body, do whatever is appropriate for you. If I say do something that is way up here and your arm doesn't go that far, again, honor your body, listen to your body and do what is safe for you. So we're going to do some various movements, some dynamic stretches, which are stretches with movement, some static stretches, which are stretches that we're holding a little bit longer. We're also going to do a little bit of balance and coordination because all of that is so important for us, especially as we age. So we're going to start out with a little bit of a slow march, super slow. You're going to want to go faster, but it's more challenging to go slower. Works our balance and coordination and gently gets the body warmed up. So we'll start with a little bit of a march, bringing the arms pumping, taking it up for 1, 2, 3, 4. Here's 5, 6, 2 more. Here's 7, 8. Now fold the arms for 1, 2, 3, 4. Here's 5, 6, 7, 8. Fingers up for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Lower the elbows, take them down. And 2. Here's 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 with a little twist for 1, 2. Good legs, just keep going. Here's 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Back to center, no twist for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Fingers stay up for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Fold the arms for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Pump the arms like we started for 1, 2, 3, 4. Here's 5, 6, 7, and 8. All right. So even though that was slow motion, your heart rate may have gone up a little bit, just the fact that we're lifting big muscle groups up and down, and it gets your heart rate moving. We're going to take it into a little bit of a side step with the arms circling. And circling your arms all the way around is not good for you. Just bring them up and then bring them back. So we're going to step out to the right with the arms moving to the right. So just step it out, bring it back. Out for 2. We're going to just go for 5 and back, warming up our joints. Here's 3 and bring it back. 2 more. Here's 4 and back. 1 more. Here's 5 and bring it back. Good. We're going to take it in the other direction. So make sure you have a little bit of room. And here we go. Taking it around for 1. Bring it back. And 2. And back. So the arms go in the direction of the legs. Here's 3. And back. 2 more. Here's 4. And back. Last one. Here's 5. And bring it back. So we're going to do some forward arm circles. Make these circles as big as is safe for you. If you have arm issues, your circles can be a little very, very small. No issues, make them as big as you can, squeezing the shoulder blades on the way down. So we're just trying to wake up our body. So all the way up, squeeze the blades together as you come down. And 2, and bring it down. And 3, remember they can be really small if that's what you need. Here's 4, and down. 1 more, here's 5, and bring them back and around for 1, and 2. But every time those arms go back, squeeze your shoulder blades if you can. Here's 3. Bringing it around for 4. And around for 5. So we're just going to get the body kind of shaking and moving. We're going to do what I call floppy arms. Arms are going to flop to the right and to the left. You're kind of tapping your body on either side as you flop it around. We're just going to do a set of 8. So just taking it for 1 and other side and 2. Good, and reach. Here's 3 and 4. Good, you can let those hips go side to side. Here's 5 and 6. Here's 7. 1 more and 8. Good. Now from here, we're going to give ourselves some quick shoulder hugs by swinging the arms back. When they come forward, you're going to be reaching for the opposite shoulders. So swing them back, swing them front. And now back and recross, just making the opposite arm on top, giving yourself some hugs. And taking it back for 4. We're going for an 8 count. Here's 5 and 6. Here's 7. 1 more and 8. And bringing it back and down. All right, good job with that. So we're going to warm up our hips a little bit. I'm going to hold on. I'm going to place my right foot lightly on the floor. Think of crushing a bug. I know that's sad, but think of crushing a bug. Your knee's going to come, right knee's going to come towards the left and then back out. Make sure you don't press hard and twist your knee in any way. Again, we're just loosely opening up our hips. So bring that knee to the left and the right. And 2. And 3. And 4. Here's 5. And 6. Here's 7. And 8. Good. From here, we're going to take that same leg. You're going to draw, pretend you have a pencil sticking out of your knee. You're going to draw little circles as you come to the left and around, and then to the right and around. So we're going to go 5 in one direction, 5 in the other direction. So just bring that knee up and around. Pretend you're drawing a nice circle. And 2. And 3. And 4. And 5. Now go the opposite direction. Take it out and around for 1. And 2. Here's 3. And 4. And 5. And now same foot, just rotate it around. 5 in one direction, around for 1. And 2. Flexible, strong ankles will help you avoid falls. Here's number 4. And 5. Reverse the direction for 1. And 2. Here's 3, and 4, 1 more, and 5. All right, so let's do that. Good stuff on the other leg. So lightly place your left toes on the floor, crush your bug. So bring the left knee over to the right, and 2, and 3. So these are for 8, and 4. Just loosening up, opening on the hip, that's 5. Here's 6, 7, and 8. Good, taking that left knee, little circles, imaginary pencil, over to the right and around. And 2, taking it for 5. Here's 3, and 4, and 5. Now opposite direction, around for 1, and 2. Here's 3, and 4, and 5. Okay, I'm going to turn sideways. You don't have to, just so you can see what I'm doing. We're going to add a little bit of breathing into what we're doing. I know we've been breathing, obviously, but we're going to add some specific breathing, taking it into what I call a little bit of a chair position, not quite a squat, but a little bit of a slight bend in the knees, slight bend in the hips, and the arms are going to go forward. When the arms go forward, you're going to inhale. As you come back, you're going to exhale. Optional to lift up your heels if that works for you. So taking a nice deep inhale forward. Exhale, press back. Inhale forward for 2. And press back. You don't have to go too low. Be mindful of any knee issues. Take it for 3. Bringing it back. And 4. Inhale forward. Exhale back. We're going to go for a total of 8. Here's 5. Press it back. And 6. And press 2 more. Here's 7. press, last one, here's 8, and press it back. So we're gonna do a little bit of a roll down. We're gonna warm up our spine. Before we do that, we're actually just going to do some hip circles, pelvic tilt. So we'll start with those hip circles first, then some pelvic tilts, and then warming up the spine. So you're going to just circle your hips around to the left and around to the right. We're going just 5 in each direction. So taking it around for 1 and 2, good, making sure that, and 3, that everything you're doing does feel okay, and 4 and 5. Now reverse the direction, take it around for 1 and 2 and 3 and 4, one more, and 5. Good. From those hip circles, we're just going to do a pelvic tilt. So you're going to bring your hips forward as you tuck and then come back. So slightly tuck and arch, taking it for 3 and back and 4 and back, one more, and 5 and back. So we're going to do a standing cat-cow, which warms up our spine a little bit more. I'm going to gently place my hands on the seat of the chair. You can also, if coming down this far is not good for you, you can place your hands on the top of the chair, or you can place your hands on your thighs. So we're going to do a pelvic tilt. Actually, I'll stay here. So we're just going to tuck the hips, tuck the chin, get a little bit of a curve in the back. And now chest proud, tail up, getting a little bit of a stretch in the abdominal area. Tucking the hips, tuck the chin, looking down towards the floor between your feet. And chest proud, tail up. We're going to go for 3 more. Just tuck the hips, tuck the chin. Chest proud. 2 more. Tucking the hips, tucking the chin. And reaching up. Last one. Tucking the hips, tucking the chin. And reaching up. And if any number of movements that I say we're going to do is not right for you, if it's too many, you can always do less. Please honor what is best for you. So now we're going to actually take it into a little bit of a roll down. You have the option to roll down to the seat of your chair, to your thighs, or to the floor. We've done these all in previous sessions. So do which one is best for you. I'm going to take a nice deep inhale with my arms up, and I'm going to roll it down. So inhale all the way up. Exhale as you roll it down. Breathe normally, whether you come to the seat of the chair, to your thighs, or fingers towards the floor. Slowly roll yourself up, again, using your hands on your thighs or chair if you need a little bit more support. We're just going to go for 2 more, bringing the arms up and over like you're just diving, letting that body cascade down to whatever height is good for you. Slight bend in the knees, and slowly bring yourself all the way up, the arms coming up to whatever height's good for you, up or just bringing them up to the sides, that's fine. Let's take it for 1 more. Inhale all the way up. Exhale, taking it over. Breathing normally. And slowly bringing yourself all the way back up with the arms to your sides. All right, so we're moving every part that we can think of. So we are going to take our shoulders up close to the ears. So let them slide up to the level that is right for you, all the way up and all the way down. Imagine your fingers grew and they touching the floor, but don't force it. And again, slide the shoulders up. Come all the way down, reach the fingers to the floor. Let's go for 2 more. Slide the shoulders up. Come all the way down, reach for the floor. 1 more. Slide the shoulders up, taking it all the way down, reaching towards the floor. All right. So from here, we are going to take it into some neck circles, shoulder circles first, then some neck circles. So just bring your shoulders up to the ears, bring them back and around. And bringing it around for 2. We'll go for a total of 4. And around for 3. and around for 4, reverse your direction, bring them back, up and forward. And again, around for 2, around for 3, and around for 4. So we're going to be looking all the way over the right. You're going to be dropping your chin, looking to the left, then come to the center, then take it to the left, drop your chin, look to the right, and come to the center. Nice and slow. I don't want anyone to get dizzy. So slowly look all the way over that right shoulder. Drop your chin, slowly roll it across your chest from right to left. Then look back to the center. Now look all the way over the left shoulder as far as you can. Drop your chin, roll it across your chest from left to right. And look back to the center. We're going to do that one more time, that little set. So look all the way over to your right. Be mindful if one side is tighter than the other. Lower your chin, roll it across your chest from right to left. And looking back to the center. Then look all the way over to the left. Drop your chin, roll it across your chest from left to right. And look back to the center. So we're just going to drop our chin to our chest and just raise it up. Lower that chin for 2 and raise it up. Let's go for 2 more. Lower it for 3 and raise up. Last one, lower for 4 and raise it up. All right, so we're still getting the body warmed and used to moving. We're going to do a little bit of a balance drill because balance is so important for us as we age. We lose our sense of balance, we lose our muscle mass, we lose our bone density. So these are things that we do have some control over by being responsible for our health as we age. All right, so all your weight is going to be on that left foot. Chair is nearby so that in case you lose your balance, you have something to hold on to, or hold on to it the whole time, but lightly. You're going to be lifting your right knee up for a count of 4. We'll start off easy. This has been a little bit of a break. We're going to hold it for 4 and then lower it for 4. Sometimes we go as high as 6, 8, or even 10 counts. So here we go. Slowly bring that foot up for 1, 2, 3, 4, and hold. 2, 3, 4. Take it down. 2, 3, and 4. Good. We're going to do that 2 more times. Lifting it up. 2, 3, 4, and hold. 2, 3, 4. Take it down. 2, 3, and 4. One more time. Come up. 2, 3, 4, and hold. 2, 3, 4. Take it down. 2, 3, and 4. So we're going to take that same leg, your right foot, putting it in front of the left, like you're on a tightrope, but a slight gap between your front foot and the back, just to give you a little room so that you don't catch one foot on the other. And now get on your rocking horse. Gently shift your weight forward, slightly lifting your back heel up. Doesn't have to be a lot. Now shift your weight back, lift the front foot up. Rock forward, back heel up. Rock back, front toes up. 2 more times, rock forward, back heel up. Rock back, front toes up. 1 more time, rock forward, back heel up. Rock back, front toes up, both feet flat on the floor. All right, so we're going to add a little bit sideways movement to this. The foot that is in front, you're going to place it behind, and we're going to switch back and forth. So take that right foot, put it behind the left. Now bring it back in front. And again, take it around for 2. And bring it in front. 2 more, bringing it around for 3. And front. Last one, take it around for 4. And front. And now pretend you're standing on a clock. And you're going to tap the distance of the number 6 to get back, 6 to get forward. So taking it for 1, 2, 3. You don't have to lift high. 4, 5, 6. Come back for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6, and feet are parallel. So that leg you were standing on, you may have noticed that it was getting a little tired. It's supporting your weight. You were working that calf and ankle very hard. So it's a bonus. So now we're going to take it to the other side. So all the weight remains on that right foot. You're lifting that left foot up. So adjust your position any way you need to stay safe. Remember, we're not symmetrical. One side might be a little bit more off than the other, so keep that in mind. So here we go. Lift that left, bring it up, 2, 3, 4, and hold, 2, 3, 4, take it down, 2, 3, and 4. Good, 2 more times. Come up, 2, 3, 4, and hold, 2, 3, 4, take it down, 2, 3, and 4. Last time, come up, 2, 3, 4, and hold, 2, 3, 4, take it down, 2, 3, and 4. So now place that left foot in front, get back on your tightrope, get your balance, little space, and shift your weight forward, your back heel comes up. And shift back, your front foot comes up. Rock forward, gentle rocking motion, back heel comes up. You don't have to lean too far. Come back, front toes up. 2 more times. Rock forward, back heel up. Rock back, front toes up. Last time, rock forward, back heel up. Rock back, front toes up. Both feet flat on the floor. And now you'll pick up the left foot and put it behind. And bring it back in front. Taking it behind for 2. And in front. 2 more, behind for 3. And front. Last one, take it for 4. And front, and now you're going to tap your imaginary clock, tapping it for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Come back for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. And feet are parallel. So we're going to add a little bit more movements, a little bit more arm and leg movements. Also challenging your balance. You're going to make a loose fist, holding your hands by your chest. If that's, put your hands any way that is good for you. If holding them up here is not good for you. You're going to take that right foot in front. As you open the arms to the side, you're going to slide the leg back. So just slide it back, bringing it in front. A little arc here. Here's 2, and bring it back. And 3, and back. Let's go for 4. Here's 4, and back. Feet are parallel. Hands are down, palms facing back. So we're going to take it into a little bit of that chair position that we did, but a little bit different variation. So taking it into that chair position, slide your right leg out to the side, both arms open to the side. Bring it back in, come up. Taking it down, slide out to the center, and back. 2 more. Bringing it down to the side, center, and back. Last one. Taking it down to the side, center, and up. So we're going to face our palms forward. You're going to step that right foot back a little bit. And from here, you're going to curl your arms as you step that foot back even more. So step it back even more. Lower the foot to the heel to the floor. Come back, but not all the way. Curl and press down for 2. So stretching out the back of that leg, the calf, bringing it back. Taking it for 3. And back. 1 more. Taking it for 4. And back. Good, feet are parallel again. And we're going to take it now to the other side, the other leg, bringing your hands loosely in a slight fist. Now bringing that left foot in front. And just arc it back. Open the arms. Bring it front. Taking it for 2. And back. Here's 3. Back. 1 more. Here's 4. And back. Good, feet are parallel. Taking it into that chair. This time that left leg is going to slide out. So bring yourself down. Both arms, 1 leg out to the center. Back in. Taking it for 2. To the side. Center. 2 more to go. And here's 3. To the side. Center. Last 1. And 4. To the side. Center. And up. Palms face forward. You're going to step that left foot back a little bit to start. Curl the arms, step back even more. Press the heel towards the floor for a stretch. come back. Good, taking it for 2. And back, 2 more. Here's 3. And back, last one. Here's 4. And bringing it back. All right, let's see how many of you remember a little bit of coordination that we're doing. We'll see if we can put the whole thing together. So we're just loosely hugging our imaginary tree. You're going to bring that right leg out a little bit up and down as the left arm comes out to the side. Doesn't have to be high, it can be very little. 8 on one side, 8 on the other side, and then we're going to alternate it. So here we go, slowly taking it out for 1. Bring it down. And 2. Here's 3. And 4. Here's 5. And 6. Here's 7. And 8. Good, taking it to the other side, other arm. And here we go, taking it for 1. And 2. Here's 3. And 4. Here's 5. And 6. Here's 7. And 8. So we're going to go back to the other arm, other leg. Instead of to the side, now we're coming to the front. We'll put it all together while we are seated in a bit. So just remember these movements. So you're hugging your tree again. Right knee comes up, left arm taps the leg that's not moving, the left leg. So here we go, bringing the knee up for 1. And 2. Here's 3. Good, right knee up. And 4. That's it. Here's 5. And 6. Here's 7. And 8. Other arm, other leg. Here we go for 1. And 2. Here's 3. And 4. Here's 5. 6. 7. One more. And 8. And bringing it down. So we're going to do one final standing stretch, which we're going to start holding these a little bit longer. Then we're going to have a seat, do our coordination, and then start with some different types of exercises. I'm turning sideways so that you can see what I'm doing. I'm going to step the right leg back. Hands are on the back of the chair, so you can follow along, but you can stand behind your chair. Now my legs are in a triangle position. My head's sort of at the top, and I'm gently pushing my hip forward. It's such a slight movement that you can barely see. Make sure that you don't feel any pressure. I'm not leaning back, feeling anything in my lower back, very important, but I am feeling a little bit more of a pulling in my hip, in the front of my thigh, which is what we want. We hold a lot of tension, we hold a lot of pressure there, so we definitely want to stretch that out. So modify any way you need to. If you don't have knee issues, or if you know you're safe enough to slightly bend your knees, not going forward, but just straight down a little bit, then do so. Otherwise, don't, stay where you are. And I'm pushing my hip forward, deepening that stretch a little bit. We're going to hold that position. Ideally, we should be holding all of those stretches 30 to 60 seconds. We're going to average probably closer to the 10-second mark. We're not really going to be holding it that long. I'm going to get more of a variety of stretches than holding them. So slowly straighten out your knees if you did bend them. Lower your heel if you can to the floor, stretching out the calf and the ankle. And now I'm keeping my hips forward, my shoulders forward. I'm just going to lower my chest. I'm not going to round my back, flat back as I'm just leaning forward. Now feeling the stretch move to the back of my front leg. Aiming my forehead or nose or whatever body part is closest to the top of the chair. So we're feeling that stretch in the back of that front leg. If you want to deepen it a little bit, you can try lifting your toes up with the heel on the floor. If that's not good for you, keep it down. And now slowly, carefully, just bring your body upright and switch the position of your feet so we get to stretch the other side. So step that left leg back. Your legs are like a triangle. Push that left hip forward. Slightly bend your knees if that was okay on the other side. pushing that hip forward, hold that position, body's up nice and tall. And if your knees are slightly bent, straighten your knees out, lower your heel to the floor, get that stretch in the calf. Hold that position a little bit. And now folding at the hips, keeping your upper body nice and straight. Taking it forward, aiming the forehead or your nose to the back of your chair. Feeling the stretch now in the back of your front leg. And if you were able to lift the front of your foot up on the other side, try it. Otherwise, if that's not good for you, then don't do it. And if your toes are up off the floor, lower them down, slowly bring your body back up and step your leg forward. So we're gonna have a little seat here. So we're gonna start off with our coordination that we did a little bit earlier. I'm just gonna take a little drink. I always feel like I keep in these chairs because my feet don't touch the floor. All right. All right. So I'm seated a little forward. We're gonna take it into coordination. So we brought the arm and the leg out to the side, so you can't really lift it sideways. So we're gonna tap out sideways, bringing that left arm and right leg, but we're gonna go right into alternating. So have fun with it. A little brain challenge for the afternoon. So here we go, taking it to the side and switch other side. And 2. Here's 3. I'm just gonna count to 8. And 4. Here's 5. Good, opposite arm, opposite leg. And 6. Here's 7. And 8. Good, now taking it right leg, left arm, alternating, taking it to the front. Here we go, taking it for 1, other side. And 2. And 3, tapping the leg that's not moving. Here's 4. Here's 5. And 6. And 7. And 8. All right, so good job with that. Good, it's good to smile. My job is to confuse you. I did see a few same arm, same leg like this. I did see that. And I did see tapping the leg that was moving a little bit. All right, so we have some homework, some practicing. So that was our little bit of coordination. Again, we're just moving the body. So we are going to take it into what I call a shoulder press, side bend, and followed by a little bit of mermaid arms, which are very similar. So you're bringing your arms in this goalpost position. Come up just to a level that is good for you. You're going to side bend over to the right as you lower the right arm down. Look up towards that left hand. Slowly bring it back up. Drop the elbows to the start position. Same thing on the other side. So reach it up over to the left. Keep looking up at that right hand. Bring that left hand back up, looking straight ahead, lower the elbows down. So we're just going to go side to side with that, all the way up, over to the right, look up to the left, bringing it all the way back, lowering the arms, and all the way up, over to the left, look up at the right, so looking at the opposite hand, slowly coming up and dropping. We'll try for 2 more if you can. Reach it up. Bend over, looking up to the ceiling, all the way back up, lower down, all the way up, over to the left, looking up to the right, and all the way back up, bringing the arms down. So 1 more set, last set, coming all the way up and over, reach, pretend that hand can touch the floor, back up, and arms down, all the way up, over to the left, looking up, all the way back up, and bringing the arms all the way down. All right, good job with that. We are going to take it now into some mermaid arms. We're going to take that a little bit faster, a little bit flowing. Arms are a little bit above your thighs, kind of hugging that tree position. And it's going to look a little bit similar. Bringing the arms up overhead. Your head is in the center of that picture frame. Bend over here. Lower the arm through. Bring it back. Now the body comes up. and down, and all the way up and over, keeping the head in the center of the frame, lowering it down, bringing it up, body up and down. One more each side, taking it up and over, then open it up, bring it back, all the way up and down. Last one, take it up and over, opening it up to the center and back and down. So we're going to do some movements starting from the top, working our way midway down, then starting from the bottom, working our way up. So we're going to do a couple of looking to the right, looking to the left. On the third time, we're going to hold it to the right, and we will take in about 10 seconds or so. So we're going to start holding some of the stretches a little bit longer. So look all the way over to the right. And now look all the way over to the left. And again, as far as you can to the right and to the left. And to the right, we're going to hold it there. So hold that position. Going to hold it about 10 seconds. So imagine how 30 seconds would feel. And now while we're here, you're going to lower your chin to your collarbone and lift it back up. Chin to the collarbone and lift up. And now holding this one, chin to the collarbone, hold it there. Again, for about 10 seconds. And bringing your chin back to a level position. Look all the way over to the left, hold it there. And take note, be mindful, what side of yours is a little bit tighter, what needs a little bit more work. And now lower the chin to the collarbone, lift it back up. And again, lower it down, lift back up. And now this one you're going to lower and hold, again for about 10 seconds. Bringing that chin back up, looking straight ahead. So we're going to do a few movements still with our neck, being mindful if you have any neck issues. Each movement that we do is going to increase the intensity a little bit. You don't have to move on to that next level. If you have neck issues and you don't want to place your hand at your head, you don't have to do that. So you're going to lower your right ear to the right shoulder. Hold that position. And if you can, lower the left hand just towards the floor. Feel that change a little bit. If you raise that left arm a little bit, feel the difference. If it's too much, put it back to where it was. You can also try placing that left hand behind your back. If that's not right for you, put it back to the prior movement. So you're getting a pretty good stretch here. If you're used to doing even deeper stretches and you have placed your hand at your head, you can give that a try, taking that right fingertips at the left temple, very gentle, bringing that right ear closer to the right shoulder. You don't want to yank, tug, or pull on your head. And release any time that you need to. So if your hand is at your head, release that hand. If your hand's behind your back, release. And then slowly bring your head to an upright position. And now the same thing on the other side, just lowering that left ear to the left shoulder. You can stay right here. You don't have to go any farther. For a more deeper stretch, lower that right hand towards the floor. Slightly raise the arm up a little bit, feeling that difference. Placing that right hand behind your back. And the deeper stretch would be taking your fingers lightly at that right temple, adding a tiny bit of pressure, bringing that left ear closer to your left shoulder. And if the hand is at your head, you can release that hand. If it's behind your back, release the hand. Slowly bring your head up. Now lower your chin in towards your neck. Look down towards the floor between your feet. And if you're comfortable with placing your hand at the back of your head lightly, making that stretch a little bit deeper, do so. Again, don't push or yank on your head. And if your hand is behind the back of your head, release that hand, slowly bring your head up. So we did some quick shoulder hugs when we brought the arms back and came forward, and we did those pretty at a good clip. We're going to take that movement and we're going to make that a little bit longer. So bring your hands out to the side. Let's take a nice deep inhale up. Turn the palms away as you exhale. Then breathe normally. Reach down and back, open up the chest. Slowly let your arms float forward with the right arm higher than the left. Reach for your opposite shoulders and give yourself a hug. Hold that position. It's a very gentle shoulder stretch. To change it a little bit, make it a little deeper, slowly lower your chin. And you can also try lifting your elbows. You may feel the shoulder blades separate a little bit, stretching the upper back in a good way. And lower the elbows if you lifted, and lift the chin if you lowered it. Slowly release the arms, let them float back. And now let them float forward. This time the left arm is higher than the right. Give yourself another hug. Slowly lowering the chin. Lifting the elbows. Lowering the elbows. Lifting the chin. Releasing the arms. We're going to take it to our wrists and forearms. Again, be mindful if you have wrist issues. The palms face forward. Take a nice deep inhale up. Prayer hands touch overhead. Exhale, come to the center of your chest. And then breathe normally. Staying in this position a little bit, you're stretching, gently stretching your forearms, stretching the wrists a little bit. For a little bit of a different stretch, rotate slowly your fingertips towards me. Feeling that change. We're going to come up and over towards yourself. It is a little bit more awkward. Don't force it. Listen to your body. Go where your body tells you it's okay. It's okay to feel mild tension when you're stretching, but it's never okay to feel pain. And I'll bring the fingertips up towards the ceiling. Interlace your fingers. Turn your palms towards me. Slowly reach out. Feeling the stretch in the hands. Ease up a little bit as you bring the fingers closer to you. Aim the palms up. Keep pressing up overhead. Don't lock your elbows. Take it into a side bend over to your right. And now push as if you're touching the ceiling. Again, only to the level that is good for you. And ease up a little bit. Come over to the other side, taking that little side bend. Pressing the palms away from you if you can. And easing up, bringing the body upright, bringing the hands down. So we're going to take it into a slightly deeper shoulder stretch. There's a few variations on that as well. I'll show you the easier stretch of the deeper one and a deeper stretch. All right, so bringing that right arm out to the side. Slowly come to the center. The left hand is palm up. Reach towards the forearm and just guide that straight arm across your chest. So this is the easier portion of it. To make it a little bit more intense, you can try sliding that left arm out straight under the right and just grab that right arm with the left arm. If that is too much for you, go back to where you were. Getting a slightly deeper stretch in that shoulder area. So we're just going to release that arm out front, come up on an angle, hand behind the upper arm. Support that arm as you bend at the elbow. And now press your elbow up higher if you can. Feeling the stretch in the back of the arm. For an even deeper stretch, if your body allows, bring the arm up. If you're struggling to get here, you're not effectively stretching, stay here. You'll get a better stretch. But if your body is flexible enough to come up like this, Then reaching for that elbow, taking it over to the left. Again, don't force anything. Slowly bringing yourself back up, releasing the arm. Now let that right hand say stop. We're going to do a little deeper wrist and forearm stretch. The left hand gently pulls the fingers back. Feel the stretch in the fingers and the hand in the underside of the forearm. For an even deeper stretch, flip the palm up, bring the fingers down. If that's too much for you, go back to the prior stretch. I like layering a lot of my stretches in levels of intensity. And if one part is not appropriate for you, take it back a step for that less intense move. And you're going to release that hand. Let the hand just flop over and put very gentle pressure on the back of the hand, a little bit of a counter stretch. And release. So now let's take it to the other side, bringing that left arm out to the side. Slowly come to the center. Right hand reaches for the forearm to guide it across your chest. You can slide right into that next level if you want. Sliding that right arm out straight. The left arm just sits at the elbow joint and you hug it in. If that's too much for you, then ease up and go back to your hand here. Holding that position. And easing up, bringing that left arm out in front. The right hand supports at the upper arm. Slowly bend at the elbow. Feel that stretch in the back of the arm. Gently push the elbow up. And for an even deeper stretch, bringing that right arm up, reaching for the elbow. And again, if reaching for the elbow is not very easy for you, stay here. You'll get a better stretch. Taking it into a slight side bend over to your right, deepening that back of the arm, which is called the tricep. Slowly bring yourself up, take that arm out like you're saying stop. Right hand gently pulls the fingers back. For an even deeper stretch, your palm is up, fingers down. Holding that position. Releasing the hand, let the hand just flop over, gentle pressure on the back of the hand. And release. So we're going to take it into a little bit of lower body, still with the upper body. So the legs are out fairly wide, pressing at the inner thighs, opening up the hip, keeping your back flat, reaching forward a little bit. Be mindful of your chairs. Make sure that you're secure on your chair. I'm going to slightly twist, but I'm going to lower my right shoulder towards the floor as I'm twisting slightly to the left. Slowly coming back to the center. Now dipping that left shoulder as I twist to the right. Coming back to center. Slowly bringing yourself up. We're going to bring our arms out. I call them T arms. If this height's not good for you, lower them down. We're going to lean over to the right. You're going to rest the right forearm on the right thigh, looking up towards that left hand. Taking it to the next level, if you choose, would be to bring that right hand towards the floor. Behind the thigh is easier. In front of the thigh is a little harder. Again, be mindful and secure on your chair. You can certainly keep that right hand on the right thigh if you choose. Slowly bringing yourself back up, taking it over to the left with the left forearm on that left thigh, right hand up to the ceiling, holding that position. You can stay here or take it to the next level if you feel confident. Bringing that hand either behind the leg or in front. Slowly bringing yourself back up. Bringing the arms out to the side and taking them down. From this position, we're going to do a little bit of a roll down. You don't have to roll down far. You can either keep your hands on your thighs as you just roll yourself down, curling that back, almost like a seated cat-cow. Or you can choose to roll all the way down, reaching your hands towards the floor. Again, only do what is safe for you. And slowly bring yourself up. You can place one hand at a time on your thighs if your hands were at the floor so that you can help come up without using your lower back. We're going to do that similar thing with our legs closer together. And again, you can stay right here or taking it all the way down. The deepest stretch would be, I'm going to reach behind my thighs for my opposite elbows like this underneath my legs for a deeper stretch. Again, choose whether that is right for you. So I'm slowly just rolling down, chest coming towards my thighs, hands coming towards the floor. Again, you don't have to go this far. And now I'm reaching toward my opposite elbows with my hands underneath my thighs, getting an even deeper back stretch. And to safely come up, I'm placing my hands on the top of my thighs, tucking my chin into my neck, just rolling my body all the way back up. And easing up with the arms. So we're just going to shake out our hands a little bit. We're going to just keep going with that even more if you can, or less if it's too much for you. When you stop, you're going to feel a little tingling in your hands. It's just the circulation. And then just stop. You may feel a little bit of tingling, maybe not. So let's take it into a nice deep inhale. As you inhale, we're going to slowly bring that right knee up just to a height that is good for you. And exhale, bring it down. Then we're going to do it again with the other knee coming up. Again, you don't even have to lift your knee up. So slowly inhale, hands up, knee up, bringing yourself up. Turn the palms away. Exhale as you lower the leg down. And other leg. Inhale, bringing that left knee up, hands up, all the way up. And exhale, taking it all the way back down. So we're going to get into some arm movements. Just taking it to a little faster level. We're going to take our arms in front, open them up. We're just going to do 3 of everything. You're just going to come back as far as you can, squeeze the shoulder blades, come forward, hug your imaginary tree. And again, reach it back, open up the chest, squeeze the shoulder blades together, and come back. Let's do one more like this. Bringing it, opening up, squeeze the shoulder blades, and bring it together. So bringing the arms out to the side, you're going to hug the moon. So come all the way up to whatever level is appropriate for you. Open it out to the sides. And again, bringing it all the way up and taking it all the way down. One more, all the way up and taking it all the way down. And bringing the arms out to the side. This is just the last movement for this. You're going to flip your palms down. Flip them up, down for 2, and up 1 more, down for 3, and bring them up and release the arms. So you're going to take that right leg, bring your heel to the floor, your toes up to the ceiling. Leg is out straight. Don't put any pressure on that extended knee. Keep your flat back hinge, fold at the hips as you're taking it down. Reaching either towards the foot, reaching towards the floor, whatever is appropriate for you. Placing your hand on that left thigh to bring yourself up. We're going to take it into a figure 4 stretch, a hip opener, and a little bit of a glute stretch. 2 positions, either heel ankle to ankle, or if your body allows it, bring the ankle on top of the thigh. And if you're straining, take the easier position. I'm going to put light pressure on the inner thigh, and then at the same time, I'm slightly leaning forward. Feel that stretch in the outer right hip area. Slowly coming back up, I'm going to place my left hand in the center of the right thigh. Use that leg for leverage as I twist, looking all the way over to the right. A little bit of a spine twist. Taking it back to the center, rotating your ankle as big and slow as you can 5 times, all the way around. That's 1. I heard snap, crackle, and pop for mine. And 2, 3, 2 more. And 4, 5, reverse your direction, take it around for 1 and 2. Here's 3, 4, and 5. Good, switching out the legs, taking it to the other side. So bring the heel on the floor first, so we don't forget that. Straight leg, don't put pressure on it. Straight leg leaning forward, reaching either towards your toes, reaching towards the floor. Again, whatever is right for you. And if you are pretty far down, you can try taking that right hand on that right thigh, use the arm on that leg to bring you up. Taking it to our figure 4 stretch. Again, either ankle over ankle or ankle on top of the thigh. Gentle pressure on that inner thigh. Slightly leaning forward, feeling the stretch in that outer hip area. And bringing yourself back up, taking that right hand in the center of the left thigh, twisting over to the left. Bringing it back to the center, big rotation, 5 times, as big as you can, all the way around for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, reverse the direction, around for 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, and bringing that leg down. So we're going to conclude with our palms facing forward. When we inhale, you're going to lift the hands, lift your heels, and lift the eyes without lifting the head. As we exhale, everything comes back down. We're going to do that 2 times. So nice deep inhale, heels up, hands up, eyes look up to the ceiling. Exhale, turn the palms away, lower the heels, lower the hands, the eyes look down to the floor. One last time, inhale up, everything comes up, the eyes, the hands, the heels, and exhale, everything comes down, the eyes, the hands, and the heels. So I want to thank you all for joining me. I'm so happy to be back again. Have a wonderful rest of your day, wonderful weekend.
Thank you.
Thank you.